Welcome back. House Speaker Mike Johnson leading about 60 fellow Republicans in Congress, including Pennsylvania Congressman Dan Meuser, on a visit this week to the U.S. southern border. They're demanding hardline immigration policies in exchange for backing President Biden's emergency wartime funding request for Ukraine. Speaker Johnson expressing serious doubts about whether he would support a bipartisan compromise. The trip to Eagle Pass, Texas, comes as the Senate engages in delicate negotiations in hopes of striking a deal. Pennsylvania Congressman Dan Meuser joins us now. Congressman, welcome. During your trip, there was this unbelievable moment where we're seeing video footage of migrants crossing the border as you were standing on the other side with Republicans. What was that like to see it firsthand?
Well, I've seen it before. It's my third trip to the border, and considering there are nearly 10,000 at different border crossings coming across a day, as they did in December, it was certainly not surprising. This wasn't the first group that we saw come across. And they came in, they had their talking point related to asylum, and they're going to be processed. And 90% of them, that's the number at this point, Emma, 90% of the illegals that are coming across in the Del Rio region, and it's not due to the lack of work of the CBP, it's how overwhelming it is, 90% are being released into American society. That's the situation because of those are the results of Biden's policies. From day one, when he came into office, he ruined everything President Trump had done in securing our border. We had less than 1,000 a day throughout the entire border, and now it's nearly 10,000 a day. You got terrorists, you got drugs, you know the story, but it's gotten worse. And I'm afraid it's not going to get better, no matter what we do, until we reelect President Trump, frankly.
At this point, there have been hundreds of thousands, millions of illegal migrants crossing, in theory, given notice to appear at a later court date. We've heard that those could be sometimes years from today. And at that point, you always wonder, are people even going to show up? The White House was asked about the ongoing border crisis. Here's the response from the press secretary. Let's watch.
What is the administration doing right now to actually improve the crisis at the border?
We have House Republicans that's literally blocking the president's effort to do something. That's what they're doing. They're playing political games. They're doing political stunts. Literally, House Republicans themselves voted to decrease the amount of Border Patrol agents by 2,000.
She blames you, Congressman, and your colleagues. Your response?
Right. Well, it's totally untrue. In fact, it's a lie related to the 2000. And the goal to blame Republicans, all we do is talk about it. We passed H.R. 2. We go to the border. We had almost 60 members, only Republicans there. Biden and, of course, Kamala Harris don't even make it to the border. The American people should be totally insulted by the idea that they're trying to just pass blame, which is completely untrue. And by the way, the money that he's asking for right now, which turns out to be in the supplement, about $3 billion, is for processing and resettling. That's all it is. It's not about securing the border. They are upside down and backwards, and they are the cause of this catastrophe that's taking place. Emma, we're going to do everything we can as in the House majority to keep the supplement, securing our border first, if we're going to fund anything for the Ukraine and elsewhere. We're going to do everything we can to remove resettlement processing dollars out of the budget. But again, I'm afraid the American people need to understand they're the ones again who are going to correct this problem by voting Biden out, and President Trump, who fixed the problem, voting him in.